Even when we do this yajna, what we call this Gita Jnana Yajna, very often it rains. Now also I think little Vatavaran is there. And no harm claiming actually. So yajnat bhavati parjanyaha. This parjanya, rain, is possible from yajna. Now from where is this yajna born? He says yajna karma samudbhavaha. Yajna is born from karma, from the various actions which we perform. Like the traditional yajna, the purohit is there and the other pandits are there who are performing those karmas. From those actions are born that yajna. So yajna, the source of yajna is karma only. So yajna karma samudbhavaha. But from where this karma is born? So karma brahmodbhavam vidhi. Here the meaning of the word Brahma is the Veda. Veda is also called Brahma. That word Brahma has got various meaning. One of the meaning of the word Brahma is Veda. So from the Veda, one comes to know what type of rituals one has to perform. So all the rituals, all the actions which one performs in this world, the source of all this action are the Vedas, the proper action. The source of all those proper actions are the Vedas. So from the Vedas are born the action. From the actions are born the yajna. From yajna the rains come. From the rains the different type of food grains and food is produced. And on those food survives or lives all the beings. This cycle is being revealed here. So Brahma, that is Veda, is the source of karma. But from where the Vedas have come? Vedas are the knowledge not only of the world but also of the substratum of the world. We have the Rig Veda, Yajur Veda, Sama Veda, Atharva Veda. They are the very storehouse of knowledge. Veda itself means knowledge. Just like nowadays we have what we call encyclopedia. So these are the encyclopedia. It talks about the supreme reality, talks about various types of action, the results of action, also talks about the various lokas which one can attain by performing these actions. So from where these Vedas have come? Because human beings themselves do not know about the other lokas. We ourselves may not know about what is right and wrong because it involves understanding the entire cosmos. To understand what is good, we need to understand, for example, what is good for my body, I need to understand the entire body properly. Even now people have not understood the body, so we keep on taking some medicine. Then it is discovered it is not good for health. Then they do some more research. Then they say, oh, coffee is good for you. Then they do some more research. The tea walas make more research and they then say that tea is good, coffee is no good, So like that, everyone keeps on doing research because the entire understanding of the body is not known till now. Even after knowing the genome and this and that, how the body functions is a great mystery. And what is good for the body, we will not know till we know the entire body. We just trial and error, we eat things, we do some exercise. Sometimes those exercises themselves becomes harmful for the people. Most of the injuries are caused, many of them are caused by exercise themselves. So similarly, what is good action and what is not good action in this world, we will know if we know the entire world. Not only know the present world, but also the past and the future. Not only of the world, but of me and you and everyone. And that can be known, and the one who knows everything is called Ishvara. is that Supreme Lord. So if the Vedas are talking about what is right and wrong, the Vedas are talking about the karmas which will lead to our supreme goal, the Vedas themselves are evolved or they are expression of that supreme reality only. Therefore, the Vedas are not considered as human product or the product of human intellect. The Vedas are considered as revealed scriptures. They are considered as the revealed, they are not created by human being, human mind or human intellect. They are revealed. It's like a radio set. The radio doesn't create music. It just expresses the music which is sung by someone else, produced by someone else. Otherwise, if you tell the radio to play some music, it doesn't play. But someone in the studio, he sings, and when we adjust the radio to that frequency, you can hear the singing. Radio is not producing the music, it is just tuned to that frequency. Similarly, there were great Rishi Munis in the past and even now whose mind and intellect got tuned to this higher frequency, you can say, to this when their mind became absolutely pure and sattvic, the truth which is there in this cosmos got revealed to them. Even in modern times, our Tulsidas ji, he wrote Ramayana. Somebody asked him that, oh, you have written Ramayana? He says, no, I did not write. I am just the nimitta. This Ramayana is written by Lord Shiva, he says, because I cannot claim to have written this Ramayana, because I don't know how, from where it came. So in that state of complete purity, it flows. So these Vedas are considered as revealed scripture. They are also, in this scripture, they talk about Vedas as the breath of that Lord. Just as our breath is very sahaj, very natural, spontaneous, similarly, spontaneous expression of that Ishvara or the Lord are these Vedas. So this Brahma or the Vedas are Akshara Samudbhavam. They are born from Akshara, from that Brahma which is called Akshara. Akshara means one which doesn't decay. That supreme reality doesn't decay, doesn't undergo any transformation, modification or change. So from that supreme reality called Akshara is born the Vedas. From the Vedas are born various types of karma. From the karma, one performs yajna, the attitude of yajna. From yajna comes the rain. From the rain comes the, anna, food. And from the food, all beings, they get their nourishment. So this is considered as a cycle. This is like a cycle. Cosmic cycle. And this cosmic cycle depends on yajna. Tasmat sarvagatam brahma nityam yajne pratishtitam. Therefore, that all pervading, that supreme reality, Brahma, or here if we take the meaning even of the Vedas also have their expression in yajna only. So yajna is the main core or the main support of this cycle. When we perform our karma with the attitude of yajna, we continue to maintain this Shrishti Chakra, it is called, this cycle of this world, of this cosmos. So this is one reason Bhagavan says that you have to live in this world with the yajna attitude. By switching off your mobile, one should live in this world with yajna attitude, offering whatever we are performing our karma to that Supreme Lord. Now let us try to understand these shlokas slightly differently with modern context. And our Pujya Gurudev also gives a different meaning to these verses. Because Bhagavad Gita is a universal scripture. Bhagavad Gita is not meant for a particular community, but it is meant for the entire world. There are other places in the world where even yajnas are not happening as traditionally, but it rains there also. No doubt we can claim that yajnas happening in India is helping them there. But even in India, traditionally people performing their these rituals, yajnas and all are becoming lesser and lesser. So this shloka can be understood in a more broader way. So let us try to comprehend it. Let us go backward or from the top. So here it is said, from that akshara is born Brahma, from Brahma karma, then yajna, parjanya, anna and bhutani, all beings. So that akshara is the main, that supreme reality is called that akshara. Akshara, as I said, is imperishable. In Bhagavad Gita also, at various places, Bhagavan indicates that akshara, Brahma, which is beyond all names, beyond all forms, which pervades everything, which is the very substratum of the entire cosmos. The one reality is called akshara, immutable. Immutable is a name given to it. One can give any other name also. The Upanishads give that name Brahma to it. Or it is given the name Sat or Chit or Ananda or Ananta, Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma. That is the very substratum of this world. Even in the field of science, we try to find the one source of this cosmos. So by going back, science tries to understand the source by going back into time. So when we look at this cosmos, we find that lots of galaxies are there and they are moving as though away from each other. So when we go back in time, we can imagine all these galaxies at one time were all together. So according to the scientific understanding, all of them were together at one time, in one singularity. All matter was like a tiny little point without any dimension. And then there was a big bang, noiseless bang. Bang was not a noise, a big bang they call. And from that big bang arose the entire cosmos. Space was born, time was born, matter was born. In the beginning, lighter matter like hydrogen and helium and all were born. And as one progressed, stars were born, and in those stars some heavy metals were also born, heavy elements were born. But science talks only from the standpoint of matter. But if we go deeper and try to understand that this matter is also not independent. Matter is comprehended by life. Matter is comprehended by consciousness. We cannot prove the existence of matter without being aware of matter. My awareness of matter proves the existence of matter. Awareness or consciousness is much subtler than matter. And this consciousness is not a product of matter. It is subtler. So this pure consciousness, which is even the substratum of this matter, is indicated in our scripture as that Brahma, which is the very foundation of this entire cosmos. And it is immutable. It doesn't change. In that, all changes happen.